Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily two-card reading for Friday, June 28th, 2024. Want to say that this week we are working with the Oracle of the Hecatean Path. It is by Ken Payne and Chris Butler, and this is a lovely deck, though I have to admit I never believed that I would be using it for readings on this channel, but I also believe that I was very much directed to use it by the energy around Hecate and what she represents in our world. At the end of my summer solstice reading, if you want to check that reading out, it can kind of help explain where I feel her energy is coming in. But the last three cards, the cards for things that we want to initiate or work on bringing into our life, all very much spoke to me of Hecate energy. And this card deck just kind of raised its hand and said, it is my turn, even though I did not ever think I would use it for these readings. So I do want to mention that the authors of this deck say that Hecate is complex and often misunderstood. She is a torchbearer, cosmic world soul, guide, mistress of the restless dead, key bearer at the crossroads of life, death, and rebirth, and that she has adapted into many world cultures and spanned many, many centuries. So beautiful deck with beautiful meanings and energies here. The card deck is divided up into 60 cards that they've divided into three sections. The first section is epithets, which are ancient names or titles for Hecate, symbols, which are things that are associated with Hecate across time, and then gods and spirits, who are either associated with, merged with, or have been conflated with Hecate over the years. I will also say that you can pronounce her name in many ways. It can be Hecate, it can be Hecate. When I first came across her name, I don't know if I was late teens, maybe 20. I thought it was Hecate because that's what I read. That's what I seen. Hecate was how I seen it, and that is how I still spell it and recognize it. Though her name is often spelled with a K, which is how you see it in the Greek. Anyway, as always with these readings, I look at two things. I look at the energy of the day, energy card of the day, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe. And then I look at a focus card, which is our intention, effort, or response that we put back into that energy. And so that is what I will look at again with these card readings. This is kind of a shiny deck. Yesterday's reading was the first time I've ever actually recorded this deck, and it is a little bit shiny. I'm doing the best I can with my lighting, and hopefully you'll be able to see well. The artwork is beautiful and the messages are beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look at our energy card. And then let's take a look at our focus card. All right. I tend to wear the same jewelry for my readings, but I added an extra ring. I associate this ring a lot with Hecate. It is a serpent and it has a garnet head, and I just find it very much ties to her energy. So let's go ahead and take a look at this reading. So for our energy card for today, we have the card that reads the Temple at Lagina, and the message on the bottom is sacredness. And there you can see someone standing right at the temple gates, beckoning, sending beautiful life force energy out. So this is considered a sacred spot of Hecate. The temple at Lagina is in Turkey, what we now think of as Turkey. Sorry, there's some of this shimmer here on this deck, but this is a very sacred space. Another number that I often associate with Hecate is 39, which we are seeing right now. So let me get to this part in the book, and I will read this to you word from the authors. So the temple at Lagina, and the message is sacredness. It says here, how do you evoke the sacred in the real world to honor the goddess? Your body is a living, breathing temple to Hecate, and how you treat it and look after it will reflect how you feel on multiple levels. How we treat our bodies will start to help us recognize how we can bring the sacred into our everyday life. Stand in the sacred temple of Hecate and worship. So this mentions how we treat our body. So it's something that maybe we need to take a look at. Are we getting enough sleep? Are we getting enough water? Are we eating healthy foods? Are we spending enough time out in nature, like absorbing the sun? Because at this time of the year, the sun is full and bright and the days are long. Are we also taking time to spend a little time in the night, which is always beautiful and sacred? These are things to keep in mind and for you to understand how that energy works in your own individual life. So let's look at our focus card and see how we're going to work with this message of sacredness. We have Padotiera, the all-giver, and the message here is abundance, which really works well together. Gosh, this is a beautiful card. Like I said, the artwork is beautiful. So let me get to the message here in the book and see how that's going to help us understand how we're working with sacredness. But really, sacredness and abundance do seem to go hand in hand. So, Padotiera, sorry, I still stumble over some of these names and titles for her. Padotiera, the all-giver, which means abundance. Hecate was called upon in all aspects of life, including the welfare of crops, livestock, and a fisherman's catch. Her ability to give and promote the abundance is parallel to many Earth Mother figures such as Gaia, Demeter, and Rhea. For she can give, she can also withhold or take away. Do not expect to receive. Be gracious and avoid greed. The goddess provides, but she scolds grasping and materialistic who seek to fill their voids with her bounty. So be a little bit careful when you're working with this energy. Don't just expect this to be like a cash cow. If you are sacred in this energy with her, she will gift you with great things. If you expect things from her without appreciating her or understanding her, you might not get what you expect. So I don't know how this is going to roll out in our day, but I think these messages are very, very important for us. As I said, I felt her energy at the very end of the summer solstice readings, and I was very much guided to use this deck for these card readings this week when I never thought I would use this deck on this channel for these card readings. So it's very interesting how these energies work and what these messages might mean in each of our individual lives. So I hope you found this reading helpful. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please spread the word of my channel so I can help continue to spread these messages about oracle cards and how we can get messages from the other side. One of the things that Hecate has often been associated with is being the world soul, the cosmic world soul, very much connected to Earth. And, you know, the Earth is going through transition and turmoil right now. I think people feel it physically. I think they feel it spiritually and emotionally. And she is here to help guide us. Her energy is here to help give us advice, help us take the right path, help us move forward so we can grow and become more on this path. I truly believe that. So anyways, I hope you found this reading helpful. I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading from this beautiful deck. Again, my name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Have a beautiful day.